This is another paper to walk through. This is one of the assessment materials available. So section A, the first multiple choice question, which one of the following is not a form of training? That's retention. Others are form of training, formal or informal, ongoing. Which one of the following would best describe the term autonomy? Make their own decisions. Explain one benefit to a business from exporting its products. The overseas market may be less competitive, therefore the business can charge higher price because of absence of option for the customers. This improves profit margin on each sale. Another 3-marker, explain one impact improved technology may have on a business. Technology allows businesses to connect with their customers more easily, therefore the business can receive instant feedback from them through social media. Thus the business can respond by adapting its product to suit customer needs. As a result, the sales would increase and improve cash flow for the business. Which two of the following are stages in the sales process? Customer engagement and post-sale service. Which two of the following are benefits to a large business of a flat organizational structure? A and E, decisions can be made quickly, reduce cost of management salaries. Next is the numerical, and it wants you to calculate the cost of sales for the business. Start with writing the formula: gross profit is equal to sales revenue minus cost of sales. Rearrange, and the answer is 900,000. Explain one reason why a business may provide employees with fringe benefits. Fringe benefits will make employees have a greater connection with the business as they feel valued. Therefore, employees are less likely to leave the business and work for the rival business. Thus, the business does not have to retrain new employees, thus improving their cash position. Explain one advantage to a business of being recognized as environmentally responsible. This could enhance the brand of the business as it will be seen in positive light by the customers. Therefore, customers may be willing to pay a higher price. This could lead to increased profit margins, enabling the business to invest in gaining a competitive advantage over the rival business. Which one of the following documents would not be produced by a business as part of recruitment process? CV, because CV is produced by the applicant. Then it's the 6-marker, discuss the effect on a business of using workers on freelance contracts. It gives the business the flexibility to employ specialist workers when needed on short-term contracts. They can hire them as and when needed instead of employing as full-time employee. This leads to a reduction in labor costs, thus improving cash position for the business. Freelancers will have little loyalty to the business as they are not permanently employed. Therefore, the quality of the work done by the freelancer may not be as good as a full-time employee. As a result, brand loyalty could be damaged, affecting sales for the business. So for the 6-marker, you can treat it as 2-3 markers. You can give the 2 effects, expand them using BLT, because, leads to, and therefore, and that's how you answer your 6-marker. So next is your section B. It's a case study based question section. Use the case study in your answers. Outline one reason why Nando's trialed its takeaway service in only 10 restaurants. Nando's wanted to test the service to see if customers liked it. Therefore, they could change the items on the menu before the service was launched throughout the UK. So you're talking about the case study given, about the business given, which is Nando's. So that's how the section B and C questions should be answered. 6-marker, analyze the advantage to Nando's from having strong branding. Nando's will now have a competitive advantage over other rival restaurants such as Gourmet Burger Kitchen. Because of branding, it will be more recognizable amongst the competitors. Therefore, more customers will now visit Nando's, leading to an increase in sales revenue. This will enable Nando's to increase their market share. As a result, Nando's can spend more on promotion to attract more customers. Branding will help Nando's to charge higher prices on its menu so that customers spend more on a main course. Therefore, Nando's will make higher profits on each meal sold, providing retained profits that could be used for funding of further expansion. So next is your numerical. A pie chart is given and then a bar chart is given, and the question is calculate the quantity of desserts sold as a percentage of all meals sold at Nando's restaurant in Exeter. You're advised to show your working. So the quantity of desserts, take that from the pie chart, 232 divided by all of them together times 100, which is 40%. So using that bar chart, calculate the average daily sales revenue generated from main courses. You're advised to show your working. So 286 times 14.2 pounds, and you get the answer. 6 marker, Nando's restaurant in Exeter uses just in time. Analyze the drawback for Nando's of using just in time. Nando's could run out of important ingredients such as chicken breasts. This is picked up from the case study. Therefore, if demand increased suddenly on a Saturday night, this could leave customers disappointed because there is no buffer stock. As a result, customers may choose to go to a different restaurant instead, like Hard Rock Cafe, making it very difficult for Nando's to attract the customers back. Nando's will not be able to bulk buy raw materials like peri-peri sauce. This will be because they might be ordering in smaller quantities. This will lead to increase in costs of each meal, resulting in a lower gross profit for each meal sold. This will result in Nando's increasing their selling price on the menu, thereby losing their competitive advantage. 1 marker, state one factor that Nando's should consider in setting the prices for its takeaway menu: cost of extending kitchen. So this is again picked up from the case study. Outline one benefit to Nando's from using viral advertising. Nando's will be able to benefit from very low cost advertising because advertising message will be passed on through social media. Then you have the 9 marker, to improve the profitability of its takeaway service. Nando's is considering following 2 options. Choose your option and justify which one do you want to choose. Developing an app will make it easier for customers to purchase peri-peri chicken since they will not have to phone the restaurant. This will add to their convenience, therefore customers are more likely to use the service, which will increase their demand for takeaways. The convenience will make the customers loyal and result in increase in their sales revenues, leading to a rise in profitability. However, the ordering app only improves the convenience to the customer by a small amount, since they still have to visit the restaurant to collect their food. Therefore, the app may have a limited impact on Nando's sales revenues and profitability. Also, development of the app will cost money, and someone is needed to manage the app, that is, take the orders and relay them to the kitchen. Hence, there might not be huge impact on profit. Nevertheless, it would be better than calling them and receiving their orders. So this is section C. There will be another case study. This one is on GoPro. Define the term public limited company. This is a company where shares are traded on a stock exchange. At its launch, the GoPro Karma was priced at $699.99. In 2017, this price was reduced to $649.99. Calculate up to 2 decimal places the percentage reduction. So whenever you have to calculate percentage change, it's new minus old divided by old times 100, and the answer is asked for 2 decimal places. Do not round it up. Calculate up to 2 decimal places. So if you put in the values, the answer is minus 7.14%. Alright, this is the question which is asking to identify the year where GoPro achieved its lowest net profit margin. So you have to calculate net profit margin for 2015, 14 and 13. And that formula is net profit divided by sales revenue times 100. Put in the values, and then we notice it's 2015 where the net profit margin is the lowest. So again, there is a 9 marker. GoPro needs to raise finance to develop its new product range. It is considering the following 2 options: use retained profit, issue new share capital. Justify which one of these 2 options GoPro should choose. GoPro made net profit margins of $36 million in 2015, which could be reinvested into the company to fund the development of new and innovative drones and cameras. Therefore, they could use cheaper internal source of finance to fund the new product range, since they will not have to pay any interest as they would with other sources of finance such as bank loans. Therefore, there will be a smaller impact on profitability from this method of financing the new product development. However, GoPro made a loss of $116 million in 2016, so the amount of retained profit that the company has available to invest may be limited and may not be large enough to fund the new product range. Nevertheless, it still is easier, quick and cheap method to fund their new product, but if they use it, they might not be left with any funds for future use in case of emergency. So it's the 12 marker where you give some definition, some knowledge. You need to analyze, that means answer the question, give the counter argument, give the judgment. Everything should be in application. Evaluate the importance of function within GoPro's design mix. You should use the information provided, that means the case study, as well as your knowledge of business. Function is important since the product should meet customer needs. Cameras are purchased for the quality and durability of their performance. This is especially the case in extreme sports market, where the cameras and drones need to be robust enough to withstand being hit by rocks, etc. Also, as customers will want a camera to record once in a lifetime experiences such as base jumping in very high resolution as proof of their achievement. Therefore, function gives GoPro its core competitive advantage since the durability of the cameras has led to the development of a strong brand, which in turn enables the company to charge higher prices, leading to an increased profit margin. This will lead to an increase in the market share since GoPro cameras will have a reputation of being better quality than the Chinese competition. However, since GoPro has a strong brand, aesthetics will also be important since image will also be a factor in the consumer's decision to purchase a camera irrespective of how good the function of the product is. Also, if GoPro focus mainly on function with a little regard to cost, the price of the cameras may become too high. This may limit the size of the potential market, giving Chinese competitors such as Xiaomi a competitive advantage.